two young women savagely murdered and dumped.
She was in a field and like 85% skeletonized.
Both victims leave two young daughters behind.
Someone out there knows something.
Now the question, do they both share the same killer?
He's a monster.
Detectives step up their hunt, tracking every tip, every clue, every loose end.
Justice needs to be done in these cases.
The field, the remains, the potential suspects.
Have you had any leads at all, any persons of interest? What kind of a little girl was Danielle?
Feisty.
Born on the 4th of July, Scott Green tells our Billy Jensen his daughter was always a firecracker.
I can remember taking her camping and her just throwing a fit because she wouldn't pee out in the woods.
That feisty childhood spirit would serve Danielle well over the years, fueling her determination and drive.
She wanted to be a veterinarian. She had a heart of gold. I mean, she'd do anything for anybody.
And that's why Scott Green can't imagine why anyone would want to hurt his little girl.
It's like a nightmare. I mean, that I live every day. I can't wake up from it, and it's fine.
The nightmare for Danielle's family begins on one crisp November day a couple dozen miles south of Columbus.
Two farmers working a field discovered what they believed to be human remains.
When Sergeant Jared Collins and his team of investigators get to the scene, they confirm the worst.
We did have human remains laying by a creek roughly 250 yards off the roadway.
It's the corpse of 25-year-old Danielle Green.
The remains were essentially skeletal.
As family members struggle for answers, detectives wonder if Danielle's death could be connected to the murder of another young woman. 30-year-old Lindsey Maccabee. Cops discovering her body just a month before they found Danielle's, only 15 miles away.
Essentially, we had a body roughly 25 yards off the roadway in a already cut cornfield, fully visible from the roadway. The body had been deceased within 24-hour time period.
Where were you when you heard the news?
I was at home, and the sheriffs came to our door and told us they found a body naked, bled out, severely beaten.
Cops now believe there could be a connection between Lindsey and Danielle's murder.
Both bodies were within proximity to County Road 17, which is Pleasantville Road, which runs essentially halfway across the county.
Could it be possible that they were both dumped on the same night?
No.
But the similarities are too chilling to ignore. Both from the same area of Columbus. Both the mother of two little girls. And then the biggest shocker, Lindsey and Danielle were friends. In fact, they lived together in the same house.
So who are we looking for?
I wish we had the answers on even the type of person or the MO or anything that would give us that little piece of information we need to keep going on this.
Wish somebody would have seen something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Detectives took Lindsey's mother, brother, and our Billy Jensen back to where they found her body.
And this is a place, we got a railroad crossing right here. Anybody that's pulling up is going to be slowing down.
Right.
Do you think he wanted her to be found?
Well, it would appear.
And less than a dozen miles away, we're with Danielle's dad when cops show him where they found his daughter.
Do you think the killer could have known the area?
I think so. Generally, these things usually aren't random.
A father's pain unbearable, still haunted by his daughter's final moments.
You wonder if she suffered at all or went quick. I miss her so much.
Detectives don't know who may have killed the young women or why.
What about the people that you talked to on the streets? What did they say about Lindsey?
No one had anything bad to say about her.
Danielle's dad, Scott Green, took us back to those streets where his daughter lived.
And this is the main strip
Yep.
of Parsons.
Scott and Crime Watch Daily went door to door looking for any piece of critical information. As we dug deeper, many pointed us in the direction of one particular place, this safe house for women.
We're here in South Columbus, where both Danielle and Lindsey lived together at this home, which had a nickname, the Home for Lost Children.
From inside the home comes Sierra, who says she was best friends with Lindsey and Danielle and lived with them at the Home for Lost Children.
Do you think the same guy killed both girls?
I do. Lindsey and Danielle was probably both together when they both got killed.
And Sierra takes it one chilling step further. She believes Lindsey and Danielle may have even known their killer.
I feel in my heart, I think we passed this guy. He's close to us, and he could be our next door neighbor. We don't know.
Back at the Sheriff's Department, detectives are listing names. Now, residents fear a serial killer could be living among them.
Do you think the person that killed Lindsey and Danielle has killed again?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Lindsey's brother hopes someone somewhere will see this story and come forward with the information that brings his sister's killer to justice.
I know she prayed to God, begging for her life, and yep, I miss her. And I love her.
And Danielle's heartbroken dad won't rest until they find the monster who viciously murdered his daughter.
I hope he gets the needle. I hope he suffers like she did. I just wish she'd come home one day, you know? I'm gonna miss her so damn much.
If you know anything about the deaths of Lindsey or Danielle, you can submit a tip on the Fairfield County Sheriff's Office tip line at 1-740-652-7339. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.